Laertes is all packed up and ready to go back to France for his studies. His sister, Ophelia, is here to say some final farewells. As they're speaking, we learn from Laertes that Hamlet has been pursuing Ophelia, giving her gifts and love letters. Laertes is against the idea of Ophelia and Hamlet being lovers, and says that Hamlet's interest in her will be not permanent, sweet, not lasting, the perfume and suppliance of a minute, no more. He also says that even if Hamlet does have good intentions, since he's a member of the royal family, he's not free to do whatever he wants. He'll have to put his royal responsibilities before other things like love and happiness. Then, their father Polonius enters the scene.
Yet here, Laertes, aboard for shame! The wind sits in the shoulder of your sail, and you are stayed for. There, my blessing with thee, and these few precepts in thy memory. See thou, character, give thy thoughts no tongue, nor any unproportioned thoughts his act. Be thou
Polonius urgently tells his son to quickly board the ship before it leaves. Ironically, Polonius is the one who further delays his son's departure by giving him a very long and overly detailed lecture about how to behave, along with a great deal of life advice.
Farewell. My blessing season this in thee.
Finally, ready to actually leave, Laertes reminds Ophelia not to forget what he said. In return, she tells her brother that she'll lock up what he said in her memory, and that only he will hold the key to it. With Laertes gone, Polonius becomes curious about what Ophelia and Laertes were talking about earlier. And when she says that they were talking about Hamlet, he begins to pressure her with questions. Apparently, Polonius has heard rumors that Hamlet and Ophelia have been spending a lot of time alone together, and he is even more against this than Laertes is. She reveals that Hamlet has been showing her affection, and has even made some promises to her about love. Polonius is absolutely against the idea of his daughter being with Hamlet. He says that she's stupid for believing in these false promises, and that Hamlet's clearly just being sweet to her because he happens to be infatuated with her at this very moment. In the end, he breaks her down and prevents her from spending time or even talking to Hamlet anymore, and she acquiesces.